Okay, good morning everyone. My name is Torrens and I'm the Managing Director of Sprout IT. We're an IT service partner specifically focused on the legal vertical in the UK. I'm sure many of us here in the room today will have the same pinch points within our own businesses, the same client, staff, product and supplier issues. So a significant business focus for me is finding the right suppliers and building a partnership that holds value for both parties. During my career I've seen many channels, some good, some bad, but often very bad. For some MSPs, a product with the best margin or the lowest price is their key target. But for me, we need suppliers that can help us deliver real value to our clients. My client base tells me very often that they couldn't really care less who we partner with. They simply put their trust in me and my business to go and find the very best available. Of course, when something goes wrong, or they need to get to market quickly, they rely on me to deliver. And naturally, I rely on my strategic relationships in order to be able to deliver. So whilst my client base may not think these partnerships are very important, I couldn't disagree more. Often we'll look to the market in search of new or better products that will help us win new clients or cement relationships with existing clients. More often than not, however, you find the same old products, the same suppliers and the same salesmen. So I've been asked to give you a short rundown on our journey with Exponential-e and how a partnership can in fact be win-win for both parties and be beneficial for your own customers too. 7 years ago, our client base ran from varying ISPs, offering nothing more than standard WAN connectivity and some fairly dull associated services. Our clients had an internet connection and that was that. In September 2010, we became an early reseller and referral partner with Exponential-e, and that decision to partner was based purely on the power of the network and the value that we saw it could deliver to our business over the coming years. Cost is important, of course, in all decisions, but if we were simply looking for the lowest cost and cheapest provider, we would not have ended up here. Instead, we were looking for the best value provider, and value as a metric is made not just of cost, but also quality, innovation and reputation. We went ahead to define a business strategy and developed a service portfolio that would be underpinned and powered and secured by the Exponential-e network. We set about a process of migrating all of our clients and all of their sites onto the core network, giving us an entire client base on a platform that would allow us to design and deliver solutions without latency and without traversing the public internet. We've since gone on to make significant investment in 2 Exponential-e data halls in the Ritz data centres in Hayes and Enfield. The investment, both in the partnership and the technologies, has helped us to grow our business and give our clients a competitive edge in the market. And so if we talk about the network for a moment, most of you probably already know about this, and if you don't, I'm sure then there's some people in the room who can help you. But in short, using the Exponential-e network, we're able to create private and secure low latency networks over which we can run our own services. You've probably seen this image before, but if you haven't, or if your clients don't understand it, then here's one to give to them, and they should probably understand this one. We're all very aware of privacy and security issues in today's world. It's so widely reported now that even our clients are taking an interest. The public internet is obviously not private and not a suitable delivery platform for many cloud services. Part of your answer to your clients' privacy concerns is the Exponential-e network. To give this some context, Sprout's version of this diagram looks something like this. So running over the Exponential-e network, using those on-net data centres and avoiding the public internet. Our own product portfolio now includes virtual private cloud, unified comms, on-net DR, hosted access management, co-location, enterprise mobile management, and file and sync sharing services. And we've been able to build out those offerings backed by the network as an enabler, which has given us a rock-solid delivery platform. Sorry. I began by telling you that I've managed supplier relationships in the channel for many years, and I want to mention some thoughts on how you might manage that process with Exponential-e. Some people in the room may be familiar with the ITIL framework for service management, and that appeared on Simon's slide earlier. Not all of us like all of it, but it does have some great tips on supplier management, and it makes it very clear how critical that process is for the successes of your own business. So don't be managed. It's a two-way street, and your input is just as important as the supplier's. A good supplier will welcome your input to the relationship. Don't beat each other up. Stamping and shouting is not how you realise the best value from your supplier relationship. Consider for a moment how your best and worst clients treat you, and transfer the good points into your supplier management strategy. Exponential-e should be seen as a strategic or tactical partner. You're not simply buying a commodity from them, and there should be far more than an operational relationship. Moreover, you're buying enablement, a platform for you to grow your own business. You need to ensure value for both parties. All businesses need to be profitable. This is not simply a race to the bottom line. Work towards an open dialogue, regular communication and consistent collaboration. The supplier should be aware of your business goals just as much as you are aware of theirs. As a strategic partner, Exponential-e share our focus on certifications, data security and client service. In Exponential-e, we have found a partner that shares our core values, and we've been able to build a relationship based on mutual trust. Their channel offering is still improving and now includes commercial and technical training, co-branding and focused marketing activities. Sorry, one more slide. The impact of our partnership with Exponential-e on my business has been significant. I've shown you how we've used the value of the network, but beyond that, we have a partner that continues to innovate, offering new products and services. I'm particularly excited about UC1 and the portal, which Alp's just demonstrated. Here's a product that will allow you to differentiate yourself from your competitors and deliver something of real value to your clients. Lastly, the network on which we've built our private cloud recently helped Sprout to achieve Ministry of Justice accreditation to broker criminal justice secure email. One of only 3 companies in the UK to hold this accreditation, it's a huge achievement made possible in part by the network. And as a final point, it's worth noting the flexibility that the partnership provides. Although Exponential-e offer a whole range of services layered over the network, there's no overarching requirement to buy everything. It's more than acceptable to use the network or parts of the portfolio as enablers, onto which you can build your own bespoke services. Of course, you can easily mix your own and Exponential-e services all across the same network quality. So I hope I've been able to give you a brief overview of how a proactively managed strategic relationship with Exponential-e, a key supplier, can give you significant competitive advantage and crucially increase the value of your business and the services you provide to your own client base. Thank you.